first step in changing my bike to be a Swytch bike is to swap the front wheel with the new Swytch wheel with a motor in it. So I've got to take this wheel off, and it's got quick release fixings, so it might be quite quick to take off. Very easily. That is really easy. Okay, well that undoes very easily, but I need to get it out from the brakes, so I'm going to need to deflate the tyre to get that out. And that's deflated enough, so hopefully I should be able to get this out between the brakes. So I could adjust the brakes, but there we go, that's got it out, that's got the wheel off. So I just want to check that the new wheel is about the right size and everything. On the axle here there's a flat part which goes in between the forks, and this is actually quite a lot heavier than the existing wheel because it's got the motor attached, and this is the wire to it which has to go pointing downwards, and it has to be on the opposite side to the chain. So I think it has to be that side, that way round. So I'm just going to try and fit it in the forks and see if it actually fits. Well, this side goes in quite happily, although it's jamming against the brake again now, so I won't go any further. But this side is a bit tight. I think there are a couple of little kind of just sticking out bits on the edge of here. It's not that it won't go in, but it's just getting caught on the edge here. And I know it says don't file it down, but I think there are just a couple of little proud bits that I'm going to just file down a little bit so that I can get that to slide in a bit better. Well, I just filed it down a tiny bit, really just to get rid of the paint, and that slots in quite nicely now. This is the important bit. It says the motor cable should be on the opposite side to the chain, and my tyre has to go on the right way round as well, so I'm going to make sure I line up all the wheels properly. So these are the correct way round. This has got a thing on the tyre saying rotation that way, which is the correct way when it's on the bike, because this was the side that was this side, and the motor wheel is on the opposite side, the cable is on the opposite side, so as long as I keep them that way round, they should be alright. Oh dear, the bike is falling over. Okay, here's the inner tube. There we go. One inner tube, it was that way round, just in case that matters. There we go. So the old tyre is off. I now need to put that back onto the new rim with the motor. Well, the nice thing is, I've got a lovely new rim tape on there already, so I don't have to put a rim tape on at all. Over. Oh, it's going over. Should be alright. So I'll let it down and I should be able to slot it into the forks. So let's give that a go. Right, and the cable has to be on the opposite side to the chain and facing towards the ground when the wheel is upright. So it should be like that. Through the brakes a bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, well it's in place. It won't go round yet because this is attached. Let's see. It seems to spin quite nicely. It's going the wrong way though, it's that way, isn't it? Right. So I just need to find out how to tighten up those. This one's easy enough because you can just take this off and just screw it up like that, and then this pops on over the top. But this side, the nut is underneath there. Oh, this does come off. Oh, that's clever. Right, so that comes off. No, it doesn't come off, it just slides around. There we go, and then I can tighten that up. Oh, brilliant, that's fine. I have to make sure that the little torque washer with a lip on it is sticking up, the little lip is sticking up through the gap in the forks, which it is, and then there's a flat washer after that, and then there's a nut, and it says 45 Newton meters to tighten the axle nuts. Well, I just quickly read up on their website about how to tell when it's 45 Newton meters, and it says it should feel really quite hard. It should be white knuckle force, making your knuckles go white. To get it any tighter, that is probably, that's pretty tight. That one wasn't quite tight enough, but this one probably will be in a minute. Okay, that's pretty tight. I reckon they're tight enough. I can always tighten them up another time. So I just need to fit this bit back over there. Which way's the cutouts? There we go. And the other rubber thing's got to fit on this side. I can't see this staying on very long, to be honest. And the wheel turns all right, although the cable is getting in the way. And the brakes work. So the next thing I need to do is just pump it up. Dust cap back on. And then put the bike back on its wheels. So that's the front wheel on with its motor. The cable for it is going to get cable tied up to the front fork, and then the battery mounts somewhere on the front or possibly on the frame somewhere. I haven't really decided where yet, where it'll fit. And then there's some magnetic pedal sensors to go behind the pedal, but that's all to come on a different day.